How's it going, everybody? Chris Card's back through the mail on Monday. Our first of 5 returns today comes to us from Sacramento, California. We have in envelope number 1, we've got Jim Barr signed the index card as well. Very nice. 12-year career. 10 of those with the Giants. In fact, he's in the Giants Wall of Fame. Pretty decent starting pitcher for the Giants for a very long time. California Angels, he played there for 2 years as well. Check out the 84, very nice. 74, everything signed very nicely in blue Sharpie. 1972, he retired 41 consecutive batters in a row. That was a major league record up until Mark Burley did it in 2009. Mark Burley did it with his previous start, and then his next start was the perfect game, and then his next start, he broke the record. Jim Barr did it in just 2 games, starting at the 3rd inning of one game, a complete game win for him, and then going into another complete game win, the 7th inning of the next game. So, pretty good streak there, 41 consecutive batters. That's that record held up for a very long time. There you guys go, Roosevelt, California. Look at all those nice cards I ended up getting signed. Very happy to get him back. Great signatures from Mr. Jim Barr. On to our second return. Return number 2 hails from Oakland, California. We got a California theme going here. Bugs Bunny there, the stamp. And we have a bunch of cards in here, I could tell already. And we've got Teddy Kubik. Oh, look at that. He looks great there on that strange card. Oh, he was a manager, that's right. Modesto A's. He managed for a while, played 10 years in the bigs. He was a member of the 1972/74 Oakland A's dynasty that won those 3 world championships. And for whatever reason, I did not ask for an inscription, so I was off my game on this send-out. That would have been an easy inscription to get. He's a great signer, and I think he inscribes quite freely if you ask. I did not ask, which means I might have to send him another 74 Topps card for the set. So that's my bad. Sorry, Teddy. Could have been one and done with you, but I dropped the ball there. Anyway, he was a utility infielder, played 7 of his 10 years with the A's, and not much more to say than that. He, of course, would manage for quite a few years after that and stayed in the game of baseball for a very long time. Kind of a career baseball guy. Awesome return from Ted Kubik. Let's move on to our third return of the day. All right, gang. Return number 3 comes to us from Jersey. My old stomping grounds there in Hampton Borough. And we've got Mr. Steve Balboni. Man, I tried to get him to sign 2 cards. He did not take me up on my offer. He only signs 1 per. Obviously, he's quite strict on that. So, send him usually once a year. And I had to get a Yankees card signed. I think I only had Royals card signed by him. So, I had to get a Yankee card signed. And there it is, 90 Fleer. I like those cards, nice and clean. Good cards to get signed. Balboni played 11 years in the bigs, 5 with the Royals, 5 with the Yanks. Came up with the Yanks in 1981, had his best years with the Royals. And best year, I guess, in 1985, where he set the Royal home run mark with 36. And he led the league with 166 Ks. Of course, that wouldn't lead anybody, either league, in today's day. But back in 1985, it led the league. His home run record, his Royal home run record, was broken by Mike Moose in 2017. And there you have it, guys. Mr. Steve Balboni, pride of Watchung, New Jersey. All right, gang. San Diego, California. We're back in California with this return. Return number 4 of the day. And we have Tom Griffin. Tom Griffin, a Houston Astro starting pitcher for many years. 8 years with the Astros, in fact, during his 14-year career. He had an up-and-down career. His rookie year showed a lot of promise. He was the number 4 overall pick from the Houston Astros in '66. Made his debut in '69, did pretty good, but rocky road from there. Think of him as a 5th starter. Of course, didn't have 5 starters back then. Think of him as a 4th starter, so check that out. Major League debut, 410 at 1969. I finally got one of my inscriptions back that I requested, a Major League debut. That turned out awesome on the 74 card. Very cool, and very happy to get this back from Mr. Tom Griffin. And had a pretty good career up until, 82, and then his final appearance actually came against his Original team, the Astros. He only pitched 4 innings, gave up a few runs, and Pittsburgh released him a few days later, and that was it for Tom Griffin, though. Solid career for him. Very good pitcher for quite a few years. Well, an average pitcher for quite a few years, which is still better than most of us can say. So there you guys have it there, Tom and Griffin, and let's get to our final return of the day. All right, gang, let's round out today with a 5th and final return from St. Louis, Missouri. We don't have many cards in here. We've got a blank index card, just as I sent it. Let's hope the cards are not blank as well. And we've got an 87 tops of Whitey Herzog and an 84 tops of Whitey Herzog, both signed and inscribed very nicely. He's $5 per card. And I sent an extra 10 for the inscription. I think that's how that works. All I knew was I didn't want to have to send this guy again, so I wanted to get it done right the first time. Pretty sure that's the case here. Started his career in 1956 as a member of the Washington Senators. Finished it out 8 years later as a member of the Tigers. Of course, most commonly known as the Hall of Fame manager of the St. Louis Cardinals. Won it all in 1982. Brought Whitey Ball to St. Louis. That's pitching, speed, and defense. And boy, did they have some speed. I can't even believe they only won 1 World Series in the 80s, as good as those teams were. But that's it. Whitey Ball. That probably wouldn't fly in today's day and age, but back in 1980-ish, that was fine and dandy. There you have it, guys. Whitey Herzog. Very nice return from him. And that is it for Through the Mail Monday. Hope everyone enjoyed the first week of baseball. Not really first complete week of baseball, but I enjoyed watching the games over the weekend. Very bummed out about my Mets being COVID canceled because of the Nats. Couldn't keep from getting sick, so that was kind of a bummer. So I've been trying to keep myself busy over the weekend, so I wasn't thinking about it. So Monday, which is tonight, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time against the Filthies, who've won 3 from the Braves. So should be a fun series there. Hopefully the Phillies are due to lose a few games. Hopefully the Mets can take tonight's game from them. And that's it, guys. Just keep an eye on the key rookies, seeing how they're doing, and having a good time and just watching everything and keeping tabs on everything. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me through the mail on Monday, number 116. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this week's returns. Of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I do this every single week. Would love to have you along for the ride, and like the video too. All right, that's all I got for today. Hope everyone enjoys the week. Hope the weather is nice where you're at, and see you guys later.